We are born fighting a system. The odds are stacked against us from day dot. You are a warrior if you like it or not.
This
is what a warrior looks like.
I'm Luke Currie-Richardson, proud Aboriginal Torres Strait Islander man. My father's side, I am Kuki-Yalanji, Jabakai, and Miriam from the Torres Strait, Samsep clan. My mum's side, I'm Mananjali and Bachelor. What I do for a living is basically anything in the arts, but I like to call myself a storyteller. Through my traditional dancing is where I found my love for performing. I was at NAISA for 2 years, and then auditioned for QUT, got in, was there for 2 years. Stephen Page, artistic director of Bangarra, was like, come down to Bangarra. And my goal was to dance with my idol, Patrick Thaiday. His retirement gave me my spot at that company. It was amazing. It was amazing for the most part of it, where I got to travel the world, I got to represent mob, I got to perform in New York, Paris, Turkey, Mongolia, Den Haag, you name it. It's kind of, we went everywhere. It got towards the end of it and it wasn't doing its job for me. It wasn't the cultural connection that I was looking for. So I left with no plan and I bought a camera. And it was Justice for Walker, the big protest, national protest, that I started to take photos and protest photography. And the mob really connected with it, you know. I'm gonna shoot for the mob. I'm gonna go to every protest, I'm gonna shoot for the mob and document every single part of that for us, for our mob. The goal is that you hold our culture and our respect and our bloodlines and our songs and our stories as much as you hold your buildings, your statues, your man-made structures, your laws that can change at the blink of an eye in Parliament if someone signs off on it. And that's the biggest thing, that our culture is seen as equal as to theirs, as the first peoples of this country. That I can walk out of a store and not be, you know, stereotyped. And that's the main thing that we fight day in, day out. Like, I come from a place of privilege and I step out that door, no one sees that. They see my skin. And if they know that I'm Aboriginal, they treat me like an Aboriginal. The first vivid memory is grade 2 by the name of Josh Thompson, new white boy at school, gets out a cream bun, wipes cream bun on his face, and look at me, I'm an Abo, imitating a didgeridoo and throwing a spear. And this is in grade 2. But I write about it and I express it. I don't hold it in, because it still hurts. Traumas aren't a pleasant thing to carry, but if you don't express that, it's even heavier, it's even more of a burden. I'm constantly navigating white spaces here in the arts and the fine arts system. So how do I tell my story and be true to my blackness? How do I show that to a white audience? And how do I inspire a young black mob to be able to be comfortable in their black skin? Because there's not one definition of blackness. It's just not one thing. And I try to show that as much as possible with my art. Representation's everything. If you're portrayed as one thing, you become that thing. If you're surrounded by greatness, you become greatness. Black beauty, black grace, black excellence is an important thing to see, because if they can't see it, then they can't be it. I want them to see them in me. I'm no different to you. I'm no different from the mob that's possibly homeless, drinking in the gutter. I am my people and my people are me. And our battlefields have changed from muskets and spears, now they're pens and papers, and racism is now the ammunition instead of the bullets. Warriors are people that navigate spaces that we know are unsafe and are uncertain, and that is men and women, that is all the LGBTQI+, that is all those. We are all warriors. All these minorities navigating these colonial spaces, white spaces, where you feel like the other. We are warriors. You got 60,000 years of blood running through your veins of warriors, men and women, and spirits, and ancestors, and country, and culture, and song, and dance. All of that runs through here. I might be removed from country up there, but the scent and the smell of country knows me. That's us. We are warriors.